gotta hate how touchy this camera is. It's like, oh, hey, I see that you're recording. How about I turn off? I'm like, no. It's rude. I need one of them phone holders. I can clip it right there. No, actually, I probably could, because that would... Yeah. Oh, my leg itches. Oh, nope. My driving leg itches. I have tea, and it's not frozen. Look at there. Filled up my car. Cost me $30. I didn't actually fill it up. Jesus Christ. Fill it up would be like $35. Oh, it's cold as fuck. Jesus Christ. See what happens when the driving leg itches? I accelerate when I go to itch it. Because that's a turn signal, not high beams. Yes, I'd like high beams, not turn signal, please. My own damn car, I don't have this figured out by now. I'm driving in my combat boots, and it don't go so well. I cannot feel the pressure of my brake pedal. I can kind of feel the pressure of my gas pedal, but not that real. Y'all didn't know you need to feel the pressure of your pedals when driving. It's not a huge thing, but it's just kind of for the accuracy. You know, like, you know, if you, like, obviously if I floor it, I'm gonna go real fucking fast. And if I just gently kind of push it down a little bit, I ain't gonna go that fast. So you gotta find that in between of going really fast and not going at all. It's the same with braking. Like, you want to ease onto the brakes, not if you slam the brakes, they're liable to lock up and you're going to skid forward about 50 feet. And that ain't fun. Trust me, I did it in the parking lot today. I locked up my damn brakes and I skidded forward. And I was like, this is not what I wanted. I nearly hit someone, but it's okay. Because they weren't important to me. So, as long as you're not important to me, I don't have a problem hitting you. I know that sounds horrible, but that's how I keep my conscience clear of the bad things I've done. But I didn't hit nobody. I ain't hit nobody. That was good. But, and especially, the thing with my boots is they're tall. Or, I don't know how you would explain, I don't know how you would say that. My foot is very large, so the boots I wear are large. And using the heel and toe method there of driving with your heel kind of centered between the two pedals, and your toes can just, and your foot, you can just lift it up. I don't know what that is. No, I didn't want to zoom. I dropped my phone. But you can just kind of lift your foot, lift your toes a little bit, and then switch them over to brake and switch them over to gas quite easily. How race car drivers drive. But that is kind of difficult to do in boots, seeming as every time I pick my foot up, my boot hits the pedal shroud. And I don't know if that's the correct terminology for that, but that's what I'm gonna call it, because that's that little plasticky thing on my fucking dashboard that covers my pedals. And it's very annoying. And I don't like it. I don't really like driving in combat boots. But you know what though? I have no problem driving Humvees in combat boots. But you know, this ain't a Humvee. This is a car, not a Humvee. There's a difference, if y'all didn't know that. What am I gonna talk about? I don't know what I'm gonna talk about driving, how to drive. First rule driving, there are no rules. Just kidding, there are rules. There are strict rules you have to follow when driving. And some of these are not written rules. Like, oh, there's somebody behind me now. Oh boy. It's the police. I hope it's not the police. I will fucking speed up then. Like, some of them are not written rules while others are. You can learn all about these rules by buying my new book, How to Drive. Just kidding. I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna release a book. I don't know how to drive. This guy's behind me. I do not know. I cannot tell because they're very far away. But one of them first rules of driving is stay focused, I guess. Y'all gotta stay focused when driving. So if you don't, you're liable to hit something or someone and hurt yourself or others. Like, don't be playing on your phone when you're driving, like I am now. Actually, I'm just recording. But I gotta keep touching my phone because it's falling off my damn lap. This guy's very far away. I don't know. I ain't never seen someone on this road before, but I am leaving work a little early because it's Friday. And I know there is a person on this road around this time, usually. Another rule of driving: know where your pedals are. You really ought to know where your pedals are. There's a deer. Had to hit my brakes. You really ought to know where your gas pedal is. Obviously, that's the farthest right pedal. Then your brake is the next one over. And if you're driving standard, the clutch. Now, if you're driving standard and it's your first time driving, you've made the wrong choice. If you're an experienced driver who's only driven automatic and you want to drive standard, I can't help you because I don't know very well how to drive standard either. But get yourself a driving instructor for that. If you're an experienced automatic driver and you want to drive standard, get yourself a teacher for that, because once you've been driving automatic for so long, you can't drive standard worth of shit. So how to get yourself an instructor for that. Driving automatic is the easiest fucking thing you'll ever do in life. Everything is done for you. You ain't got to but do one thing, and that's push the pedals. All you got to do is push the pedals. Push the gas if you want to go. Push the brake if you're going to stop. They're gaining on me, so I'm going to push the gas real hard. I don't know who they are. But, yeah, it's easy. And you ain't got no gear shifting shit, except for maybe park, reverse neutral drive, and if your car has it, second and first gear. Now, first and second gear ain't gonna be much use to you in an automatic. Ain't gonna be used for shit. First gear can't get above, 20 fucking miles an hour or something. Because the gears are limited by revs. Now, don't ask me to explain that, because I forget what it means. But it's revolutions per minute. Pretty sure it's the crankshaft. How many times the crankshaft rotates per minute. No, that's RPM. That's RPM. No, that's not it. Revolutions per... revolutions, so it's just... Y'all don't really need to know what it means. Y'all just need to know if your car has a speedometer, do not get above the red lines. Usually 6 is the highest. If your car has an 8, don't go above 6 anyways, because that's fucking bad. That'll blow up your engine. Won't necessarily blow up your engine the first time you do it, but if you constantly do it every single day you drive, you're going to wear out your engine a hell of a lot faster than you would just normally driving. That's why flooring it at a standard is usually a bad idea. Because you're going to fucking hit that rev limit real fast Because the more you press the pedal, the more the RPMs go up. And if you're in a standard, you gotta fucking shift. You got a big old lever sticking out the center of your car, and it's gonna have little numbers on it, like first through fourth if it's a 4-gear, fifth if it's a 5th gear, if it's a 5-gear, 5-speed, and 6 if it's a 6-speed. Now the most common ones are 4 and 6. You don't see many 5s. I don't know why. Don't ask me. But all I know is that if you got a standard car, you really don't want to hit that rev limit very much. If you hit that rev limit, you can wear out your engine, like I just said. Now the same is true for automatic cars. Though usually automatic cars will shift for you. That's what automatic is. The transmission is automatic, it shifts for you. So you ain't gotta worry about that shit. So you're pressing down on the pedal real hard, it's gonna know that you're pressing down on the pedal. The RPMs are gonna shoot up, but they'll quickly drop back down once it shifts into the correct gear. Now, going from complete stop to, say, like 5th gear in, I don't know, 30 seconds, not very good. Because then you're probably grinding gears or skipping gears. Skipping gears is a bad thing to do in a standard transmission. Now, I know I keep talking about standard transmission like I know it. I don't really know it that well. I know it from experience. I don't really know how to drive standard though. But don't skip fucking gears. You're gonna wear out your transmission a hell of a lot fucking faster, and you're gonna need yourself a new transmission very, very soon. If you keep skipping gears, like you go from 1st to 4th, that is very, very bad. Do not do that. Very bad. You're gonna kill your car. You're gonna kill transmission. Transmission is what makes the vehicle move. Now my leg itches. God damn it. But that is an important part of the vehicle because it moves the car. You don't want to be wearing out your transmission. That would be very bad. Wearing out your transmission. Because like I just said, you need that. So don't be wearing that out. Another thing probably, this is for automatics, is don't really push it. Don't sit there and park and push the RPM because you think it's cool. Because it's not cool, you're wearing out your engine. So what it is in park, it disengages the transmission and puts the vehicle at a complete stop. Like, it's completely stopped, it's not going anywhere. So if you sit there and rev your engine, it's wanting to shift, but it can't shift, so therefore it's just gonna rev your engine at high revs, you know. It's just gonna wear out your engine, and it's bad. So don't fucking do it. Just listen to me when I say things. Y'all need to, like, just listen to me when I say things. Because, like, you don't want to be tearing up your car. Especially if it's your parents' car and you're just learning how to drive. If you're just learning how to drive, I feel sorry for you. Because that fucking sucks. First learning how to drive. But hey, take notice. It gets easier. Driving is the easiest thing ever. It's also simultaneously the hardest thing ever. It's only hard because of stupid people, though. If people are stupid, life is hard. If people aren't stupid, life's pretty easy. Just like driving. There's gonna be a lot of stupid people. There's gonna be a lot of stupid people. But, yeah. I don't know. Don't wear out your engine. Don't wear out your transmission. That's bad. Don't be doing that. You're going to find yourself that transmissions are very expensive to replace. So don't make it so you need to replace a transmission. Yeah, shit, on my windshield. this is kind of just like, I don't know, how to drive, I guess. I know I was kind of doing like a list thing, but then I just kind of rambled. I do that. I ramble a lot. You might know this from experience. Another thing is another good driving tip is know what the correct speed is for a corner. Now, drifting is fun. Drifting is a lot of fun. But crashing into a tree is not fun. And understeer is not fun. So, therefore, know the correct speed of a corner. If it says, usually they're marked. If the suggested speed for a corner is 25 miles per hour, do not go 75 miles per hour around that corner, because you'll probably die. I don't know if you'll die, but you might crash your car, and that's not good. Well, there's two things that could happen if you go 75 around a sharp corner. The first thing is you're gonna find that, especially with rear wheel vehicles, rear wheel drive, the rear wheels are the driven ones, you're going to find that the power of the back wheels are not going to allow you to steer very well. Now, if you're going really fast, your back wheels are spinning really fast, so are your front wheels. So what's going to happen is you're going to turn the wheel real sharp to go around that corner, and one of two things is going to happen. One is understeer. You're not able to steer the vehicle. The wheels just skid across the road because the back wheels are pushing the car, and you go into whatever sidelines there are, whether it be a tree or a ditch. Now, that's not fun. Another thing, the second thing that could happen is probably oversteer. Now, that's what some call drifting. You crank the wheel real hard, and your back end freaking flies out from under you, and you slide around the corner sideways. That's not fun. Well, it is kind of fun, but it's also pretty fucking scary. If you do that around a real sharp corner, you're liable to get hurt. Both of these things, both 1 and 2, could probably hurt you. You could probably get very hurt. I should probably mention a third thing that could happen is that because of the oversteer and the back end sliding, you could slide all the way around. You could flip your car around. Not flip it over, but the back end could fly out so far that you'll be facing the wrong way. And that's not good either, because then you're like, oh shit, how did I end up facing the wrong way? Well, that's because you went 75 around a corner rated for 25. A sharp corner. High speeds ain't gonna do well. What else? There's some corners. Be careful. Look at the signs, and then look at the corner, look at the signs, use your best guess. Not your best guess. Use your judgment. If you're a new driver, do the speed limit, and if you come across a corner that's not too awfully sharp, but the sign says rated for 25, I'd slow down a little bit, just because you don't want one of the two previous mentioned things to happen. Because that would be bad, especially if you're in a driving instructor's car or your parents' car. You do not want to crash the driving instructor's car. That is a bad thing. You don't want to crash your parents' car, because they can legally beat you. Not that they would. I don't know your parents. But another thing is, especially at high speeds, do not forcefully crank the wheel one way. Like, don't turn it all the way left if you're trying to turn left. Like, especially at high speeds. Gently, kind of gently turn the wheel. Because if you yank it, you're probably going to spin out. Or your back end's going to fly out from behind you there. It's going to fly out, and you're going to be facing sideways. And you don't want to be fucking sideways when you're supposed to be straight. You know? That's just common sense. If you're on a divided road, that means that traffic coming both ways. Two ways. You do not want to be facing sideways because you're liable to be hit from either side. Especially if you're facing sideways. That ain't good. Facing sideways, not fun. Not good. Another thing. Oh yeah. Listen to people telling you things. Don't listen to your passengers sometimes. Sometimes passengers are just dumb. Like if you got your girl there, she's telling you to slow down. You know, don't listen to her. She's an idiot. Especially if she don't know how to drive. But if your parent or your driving instructor tell you to do something, especially the driving instructor. If you're taking driving classes and you got the driving instructor, do what the driver instructor says. That's just like common sense. He is a teacher for driving. So listen to him. That'd probably be a very good thing to do. Another thing, pal. Another thing. What can I think of? Oh. Adjust your mirrors so you can see, like, everything. Especially when, like, backing up or, like, doing a parking spot. You know. Adjust your mirrors. You're not going to be able to see absolutely everything, but adjust your mirrors so you can see well enough behind you that if you have to reverse or if something's behind you, you can see it. You know, like, especially, like, in parking lots or something, if you're reversing into a parking spot or you're backing out of a parking spot, you gotta know what's behind you. Some little fucking stupid Asian lady with her 16 kids might be walking behind you, you know. They see the car moving, but I don't know why, they just keep walking, so you gotta be prepared for that shit. I'm not racist, but I'm just saying, I think 16 kids is a little too much. And we get so much shit for that. Oh well. I only got like 3 subscribers. Hashtag 3 subscribers 2017. Woo! Y'all be good people. Don't be bad people. Don't be bad drivers. Don't be dumb. Don't be going 30 in a 55 zone. That's stupid. Another thing. Go with the speed limit. Whether you like it or not, go with the fucking speed limit. Now, if you say, John, I ain't comfortable doing 55. Well, then guess what, little kitty? You get to stay in the school zone. That means you're a fucking idiot. And you need to face your fears. Scared of doing 55? I'll slap you in the driver's seat and make you do 75. Get over your fear real fast. Also, like, tied to that is know your limit. And, like, usually, it's a good idea to do the speed limit. You know, if the speed limit's 55, you ought to be doing 55. 50 to 55, 60, that's well within reasonable speed. 5 miles per hour, faster or slower, that's reasonable. But I bet not be seeing you freaking doing 30 in a 55. That is just too goddamn slow. You're like the Amish at that point. Someone not paying attention, because people don't fucking pay attention, I don't know why. Someone not paying attention is going to run into you. Run into the back end of you. And that's just not good. Or you'll get pulled over and get a ticket for, I don't know what they'll write you for. You get a ticket for being stupid and going slow. I don't know. Another thing, I guess. Your left foot. Sometimes it's important, but most of the time it's not needed. Like, you got your right foot for the pedals. Your left foot can just sit over there. You don't need to do nothing. Left foot don't need to do nothing. Unless you want to drive with your right foot on the gas and your left on the brake. Or standard cars, standard vehicles have a clutch, so you can... I wouldn't advise resting your foot on the clutch because you might accidentally press it down and that would be bad when driving. Like if you press the clutch unintentionally, that's not good. Don't be doing that. So I wouldn't advise resting your foot on the clutch. Wouldn't advise resting your foot on the gas or brake either. Like if you're like just with your right foot. Your right foot can do everything. You know, like I'm pretty sure, you know, your right foot can manage it. Now, if you're special, you can use your left foot. But it might not work that well. Because you can easily just you can just go between the two pedals. There's only like about an inch of room between the pedals. So you don't need 2 feet over there. You just need the one. Like my daddy taught me how to drive using my left on the brake and my right on the gas. Because that's my daddy. And that's how he drives. You know? Now mom, she's like, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because my dad taught me how to drive. And then she was trying to teach me how to drive. And I was like, yeah, I'm just going to listen to Dad. He knows what he's talking about. Yeah, this video is pretty long. Let me know, like, Jesus, people. Like, I know you see the video. Just comment, damn it. Comment on my videos. Like, come on. Tell me things. What can I do to improve? Besides buying a new camera. I know I need that. Reset my trip odometer there. I mean, like, I know I need a new camera. But, like, I don't know. Tell me things. Say, hey, John, I want to hear more about driving. Teach me how to drive. I'll probably say, no, I can't teach you how to drive. Then probably make a video on it. Anyways. What other things have I done on this channel? Yeah, comment, I want to see more gaming videos, even though they fucking suck, because you have a shit camera. I'd be like, thanks. Thanks for your concern. I'll do more gaming videos with my phone then. They're like, no, you idiot. Don't do it with your phone. I'll set up Patreon or whatever if y'all want to donate. Y'all want me to get a new camera so I can do gameplay videos. Yeah, comment. Be like, I like these car vlogs, John. Keep doing that. Like, that's good. Good comment, you know? Alright, cool. I'll keep doing the car vlogs. But if you're like, car vlogs suck, yeah, fuck you. That's not helpful. Constructive criticism, people. Come on. Fuck you. I don't know. Just like comment or something. Tell me what you want to see. Tell me what you would like to see on this channel, and I will do my best to accommodate to you. Just comment on my videos, people. Jason. Like, this one video's got like 8 views. Ain't got no comments, though. Last time I checked. Like, comment on my videos. I like that. You know? Takes like 2 minutes to tell me what you want. Like, what do you want from this channel? What would you like to see? Because it ain't just gonna be me talking to myself. Gosh, people, y'all gotta let me know. Y'all gotta let me know what you want to see, or else I'm just gonna keep producing this shit content. Y'all gotta let me know. Okay? So let me know. Let me know in the comments what you want to see from this channel. And we'll go from there. Good night.